So Ginny, so music is a huge part of your life, right? You're playing in the Welington Winds, you're playing in the KW Community Orchestra. It's a big part of your life, music.
Yeah,
is
it
it,
is.
is it too big, do you think?
Sometimes it's probably too big,
Yeah.
but I'm hesitant to give anything up.
You don't want to give anything up. How many nights of the week are you out?
I'm out right now. I'm out 3 nights a week. I'm out playing bassoon on Sunday nights with Wellington Winds and clarinet on Tuesday nights with Community Orchestra, and I rehearse with a pianist on Thursday nights for a small recital program I'm putting together with clarinet and piano.
Okay. So really you're a clarinet,
Yeah.
but now you've taken up the bassoon.
Yeah, quite a few years ago, I was doing some chamber music with some friends, and one of the people in my group had a spare bassoon. So he lent it to me, and over a couple summers I'd pick it up and learn how to play it a bit. And eventually I thought I'd join the Waterloo concert band so that I'd play it on a weekly basis and not forget what I'm learning. And then I eventually bought that bassoon from him, and then I started taking some lessons. I thought maybe I should learn to play the instrument properly. I'm still taking lessons.
So you take it very seriously.
And I've since bought a better bassoon too.
Man, so is it very different? Must be different from
Totally
clarinet.
different. Totally different.
So is that
It's-
does it mix you up? You get mixed up the different reed to start with, right?
Yeah, I actually approached the bassoon embouchure with the clarinet embouchure, and that actually tended to work not too badly for me. I have more trouble just when I'm tired switching instruments. I start to play bassoon fingerings on my clarinet and clarinet fingerings on my bassoon, or I'm reading the wrong clef. That's the hardest part to keep straight.
So now I guess the fact, what do we have? I think we have 11 clarinets in the Wellington Winds, or nine, and then bass clarinet, contrabass clarinet. So I guess clarinet is a little more standard instrument, right?
That's right.
A lot of people play clarinet.
And a
Not
lot
so
of
many
people-
people play bassoon. So was this
No.
part of it?
That was part of
There was
it.
sort of a vacuum for the instrument in town?
Yeah, I thought if I'm going to learn a second instrument, besides my liking the instrument, I thought that's probably a good instrument to learn if I want to keep playing and keep.
So Jenny, she plays 2 instruments, but I think you play more than 2 instruments, right? What instruments do you play? So you're basically
My main instrument is saxophone. That's what I went to school for.
right?
But I also grew up playing piano.
Okay.
And since graduating from school, I've taken on the challenge of learning clarinet and flute as well.
Okay, now that's a normal double for a saxophone player.
I actually really enjoy trying to play different instruments. It's a lot of fun. It's challenging, and it's like I said, it is good for me professionally as well. I've had the opportunity to play in a few musicals now because I could double, and also just as a private music teacher, it's been great to bring in more students to be able to offer more instruments, and it helps me continue to grow as a musician too. So playing with the orchestra has been so much fun for me because I get to play some of the big orchestral works that I've loved listening to for years, and now I actually get to play those pieces of
That's
music,
great.
and it's
Yeah,
wonderful,
I'm actually
yeah.
I'm a trumpet player, and one of the most wonderful things for me when I started to conduct was that I could be involved in music that the trumpets don't play. Like the first time I ever conducted the strings in Eine kleine Nachtmusik, I was in heaven because I've always just sat and listened, and the strings just get to play it on their own. And here I was involved, and they were all like, "We played this a million times." And they were so bored, and I was just in heaven because to be a part of it. It's great to be a part of the music.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Ginny and Allison probably remember this as well. When we played Beethoven's Third Symphony last year, I was just so excited that I was actually playing a Beethoven piece, because that was a first for me, even though I've been playing music for 20 years,
that's right.
that I'm playing it, well, in an orchestra anyway.
No
So, yeah.
saxophones in Beethoven.
That's right. No
That's right.
saxophones in Beethoven. Yeah.
So Allison, you're the smart one of the bunch. You only play one instrument.
Yes, I managed to restrain myself.
You restrain yourself.
Yes,
So you're playing clarinet. Now, I think you have more than one clarinet.
I
though.
do indeed. I have an A clarinet, a B flat clarinet, and a C clarinet. And I have an antique instrument that I've had restored to playable condition.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
About music, there's so many different kinds of music depending on the group that you play with.
Yes,
We do opera, we do
yeah.
all kinds of chamber music. That's
Yeah.
great.
Case in point was our last concert. That was amazing.
Is there a group that you prefer, or is you just...
Well, obviously Wellington Winds is sort of my favorite,
Yeah.
because I think mostly because of the varied repertoire that we do.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to be coming at you for the next season,
Right.
and we have to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's no free ride there.
No. No.
So yeah, it's fun.
Huh. Now, so and Ginny, you went too. Was it 3 years ago? 2 years ago? Mm-hmm. We went to Prague. We took the orchestra to Prague. Did you enjoy that?
I sure did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would go again in a minute, but this particular time we're going again, as you know, or the group is going again in July, but I just simply cannot go because of work obligations, so unfortunately.
Huh.
But I love to travel, and I especially love traveling with the community orchestra groups. It's amazing.
It's great to go and play the music where it was written.
And Ginny and I, we went on a trip to Vienna with the Etobicoke Philharmonic a number of years ago, and it was equally amazing.
Yeah.
I think the traveling gives you a perspective that you just don't get at home.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.